What's up, everyone? Today we got some McDonald's, some chicken nuggets, and fries. And then also, to be honest, my favorite burger in San Francisco is Super Duper. So they have a couple locations like throughout San Francisco, I think, and throughout the Bay Area as well. So if you guys want a good burger, check out Super Duper. Although sometimes it's a little greasy, but yeah, it's pretty bomb. All right, let's get it. Mm-hmm. Usually for dipping sauces, I'm usually a ranch guy, but I felt like getting some honey mustard. Yeah, it's been a long time. Hits a spot. Man, I swear, every time I flip on the television, without fail, there's always Harry Potter on. Man, J.K. Rowling, I think she's worth $1 billion, over $1 billion by now, I think, right? Right, with Universal Studios says Harry Potter World, man, that would have been a dream come true if I was like, much younger. Even right now, actually, visiting the Harry Potter World would be pretty sick. And I always wanted to try what butterbeer tastes like. That would be a cool experience. Okay, let me catch you guys up on Haikyu. Oh my gosh, these episodes are been really good these past weeks. So I've got some notes here, and there's a lot of stuff going on. So I'll kind of give you like a little sports type of commentary. So Tobio, since the other team has been focused on Hinata, since they're back in rhythm, all their eyes are focused on him. And then Tobio, he sneaks a quick little dump over the team, which freezes the team completely, right? The opposing team. And sits in. So Tobio and Hinata are on the same page. The team's finally picking up together. And then Suki comes in, and he's a pest. You can see how much he's improved from playing at the camp with players better than you. And, every time you play with people better than you, or you can learn something from them, right? And immediately when Suki came in, you can see how much of an impact he made on the court. He had a lot of touches, blocking number 4s, number 4 on the other teams. Typical where he wanted to hit it, but Suki was there in the way. But then we also see Hinata. He learned, remember, even though he didn't play during the training camp, he was watching people of how they received and moving and trying to read people where they're hitting to the direction of the ball and meet the ball where it is. So yeah, we see that Hinata actually, on the defensive end, he made a big improvement as well. Unfortunately, it was pretty funny. Hinata actually, he moves too fast, and his reflexes are crazy. But the problem is he moves too forward. And a couple times the opposite teams spikes hit him in the chest, but I mean, it somehow he gets the ball up somehow. Let's see. Yeah, and then it was pretty funny. Tobio actually told him not to miss the serve, and as a result, he jinxed it, and he did as well. But however, when Tobio went up to serve, he missed the serve, and then Hinata said next one, and then Tobio was he was so angry because he jinxed himself as well. And then now, the worst, and then of the other team, a server comes in and he has an underhand serve and he just skies ball the heck out of it. And typically you don't really see many underhand servers, right? But unfortunately, the other team's player, when the first time he was up to serve, he hit his own teammate. I think, in the back of his head. And actually, I played volleyball for a bit, so yeah, when you serve and you miss, that's all right. But if you serve and hit an opposing, your own teammate while you serve, that's pretty much one of the most embarrassing things. Oh yes, I remember when I was on the volleyball team in high school. I remember the first time I came in to play. I was super nervous, and on my first day I pretty much messed up as well. So most players track the ball to determine if it's going to be in or out, right? And I was stuck in between. I wasn't sure if it's going to be in or out, and it was heading toward center back. It was super close. I think it was going out anyways, but my body was just somewhere there, and I just stood there, and then the ball just hit me, and everyone was laughing. It was pretty funny, and then like a play or two later, I was taken out. But eventually I got back in, and my nerves kind of settled down a little bit. Okay, so the opposing team's underhand server, it's very apparent that he's pretty nervous, and Karasuno, whole team makes the face that, oh my gosh, he's more nervous than all of us. So yeah, he gets back in, but he gets a couple of good serves in. He sky balls the hell out of his underhand serve, and when the ball's that high, sometimes there's lights on the ceiling, right? And sometimes the light can impair your vision for a quick moment since it's so bright. And actually, the first serve that the underhand server made, Daichi actually couldn't see. The light was pretty blinding his eyes, and he actually, when he tried to overhand receive, but then he fumbled the ball. And then the second serve, actually, Daichi and Azumane, they didn't communicate clearly. Well, they actually said, "Oh, I got it," but then they froze and they just let the ball, let the serve pass between them. So yeah. Then next play, Nishinoya, my boy Nishinoya comes in. He, like the libero, rolling thunder stuff that he does. He didn't do rolling thunder, but he received the ball flawlessly. And as we get a good receive, right, for Krasno. They Kageyama mixes everyone in, and we see minus tempo, right? Confuses the other team, can't really read where the ball is going. Definitely, not just this team, any team would have problems reading this play. And then actually, the other team setter, he pays Tobio back by doing a little dump of his own as well. And then actually, Sugawara shines in this episode a little bit. So during like these last couple points of the second set, there's like a long rally that ensues, and Sugawara, we get to see a little bit of him, commentating in his head and say, "What can I do?" See what other player tendencies and observe the court as well. So actually, in the crowd, Daichi, Sugawara, and Azumane seniors are watching in the crowd, and I'm not sure if I mentioned before, but yeah, they're seniors that said to them when they were freshmen before that if you ever go to nationals, don't let this chance slip by. And then one of the seniors was kind of like teary-eyed that his younger boys from high school and as well as the volleyball team, they made it to nationals, and they made it in the last year, which took a long time, right? And then finally, yes, let me see. Yeah, I mean, like I said before, the seniors, they weren't a very good team until Hanada, Kageyama, Suki, and all these other players came into the mix this year, but as their last year of high school as seniors, right? And what fitting way they end this game by using Hinata as a decoy, and Tobio just sets it up to the ace Azumane for the last spike, and everyone was pumped at the end. It's pretty nice to see. And then, yeah, I think there's only like one more episode of the season. There's only 13 episodes. And yeah, I'll do another review as well for the 12th episode as well. Alright, whoa, pretty full. That's a lot of food right here. But yeah, thank you for watching. Hope everyone's safe out there, staying healthy. Alright, peace.